Hello, a very big good evening to everybody. I want to appreciate you for being so consistent with this training. Today is actually the day three of this training, and you might be wondering, what are we looking at for today? For today, we're going to talk about MetaTrader 4. We're going to talk about MetaTrader 5. I'll talk about partial closing. I'll talk about trade stopping. I'll talk about swing trading. I also talk about edging. So just sit back while we enjoy all of this for today. You might probably be wondering, what exactly is MetaTrader 4? MetaTrader 4 and 5 is actually a platform that is given out by the brokers in which we used to trade. And MetaTrader 4 and 5 is exactly why we are able to access the forex market. Now, MetaTrader 4 was designed in 2005, but MetaTrader 5 was designed in 2013. And yesterday I talked about algorithmic traders. And there are certain trading indicators, or there are some softwares used to design MetaTrader 4 and 5. You use MetaTrader Meta Code Language 4 to design MetaTrader 4, and you use Meta Code Language 5 to design MetaTrader 5. And MetaTrader 4 and 5, there's a big difference between MetaTrader 4 and 5. There are no economic calendars for MetaTrader 4, but there are economic calendars for MetaTrader 5. Also, MetaTrader 4 has 4 pending orders, while MetaTrader 5 has 6 pending orders. The 4 pending orders for MetaTrader 4 are buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, and sell limit. MetaTrader 5, buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit, buy stop limit, and sell stop limit. Are you able? So, like I said in the advanced class, I will teach you how to work with all these pending orders. In fact, the one of it, I will talk more on all these things before we proceed, because we'll be using a whole lot of them to make analysis. So let's start. So for today, what are we looking at after MetaTrader 4 and 5? We'll be looking at partial closing, trade stopping, swing trading, and edging. But before I continue, I promise you that I will unleash the account details for the advanced class. Here is it on my screen. The advanced class will be coming up on the 1st of May, and it will end on the 15th of May. And the training is on Telegram. The cost for the training is 10,000 naira. And those are the 2 account details. The first one is my GT Bank details. The second one is my UBA details. So any of these accounts you pay into, you will see these names displayed. Another way, once you make your payment, you can just send, please, not you can just, when you make your payment, make sure you send a screenshot of that payment to my WhatsApp, so that once I acknowledge it, I will add you straight to the advanced class. Are you with me? So that's the advanced class details. The reason why I'm telling you this information is because the advanced class will be starting 1st of May, and it will end 15th of May. And feel free to make your payments. Feel free to make your payment. This is not a scam zone. No. I'm not like that. In fact, if I have your number, if you make payment for the advanced class, I can call you immediately. There's nothing bad in that. I'll call you for the advance. So that's the account details. So if you pay now, for instance, if you pay now, I will add you. I'm with my phone right now, even while I'm taking this class. If you pay for this advanced class now, I will add you to that advanced class Telegram group right now. Are you with me? I will add you to the advanced class. So please, we'll be starting on Monday. Do make your payments so that you can be part of the advanced class. Let's continue.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How is everything, sir?
Bless God, sir. Sir, you say the advanced class is 10,000 naira.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you don't just help us, please. If you can remove something from it.
Well, as regards the advanced class, what I do is this. You can make part payments. The part payment I mean is that you can pay 5,000 for this week. Then immediately the other Monday is starting, you have to pay the balance. Are you with me? I accept part payment, but once, for instance, you're starting on the first. So once it is 8, you're expected to pay the balance for the advanced class. I have beaten the cost of the advanced class way, way down for you, sir. Are you with me? So
Okay,
that's
sir. So, then the WhatsApp number, okay, the WhatsApp number is the number that is in your that group.
yes, yes. You can WhatsApp me.
Okay,
That's my WhatsApp number. That's where you
okay,
get in touch with me. That's exactly where
okay.
you get in touch with me. So let's
No,
start.
no. I'll,
Okay.
okay.
All right. So
Thank
let's
you.
commence. Yeah. So what exactly is partial closing? Partial closing is when you book part of your profits in the forex market. I repeat, partial closing is when you book part of your profits in the forex market. What am I saying? If you come to my screen, let's say you have an open position, and let's say the lot size you are using here is 0.05. So if that's a lot size of 0.05, let's say you have a trade running. Let's say the trade running is AUD USD. Like right now, I'm in a trade right now, AUD USD. So if you have AUD USD, let's say you are making a profit already, and that profit is about $20.
Also, the money in instrumental, you can pay it instrumental. Like if you pay 5,000 now.
So let's say you break, let's say you break the profits down. Let's say you break the profit down. So, or rather, let's say you come here, then if you reduce your lots, if you reduce your lots, your lots, maybe you reduce the lot to 0. You come here, you click on that trade, click on modify. That'll be 0.03. Please, Mr. Jack, can you please mute yourself, please? So once you have 0.03, so once you reduce this 0.05 to 0.03, at the bottom, what you will see will be close with profits. You see close with profits, $12. So what this means is that because you have reduced your lot size to 0.03, and at the bottom, what you are saying is close with profit, $12. You just go there and click on close. Once you close this, this will now go to your profit margin as $12. So that $12 you now have the remaining lot size running in the market, which is what? 0.02. This 0.02 you have, it means that 0.02 is $8 that is running. Let me repeat myself. I have 0.05 running as a lot size. I decide to take part of the profits out. Taking part of the profits, I will click on that currency pair running. I'll click on modify. I'll now reduce the lot size to what? 0.03. So at the bottom, I will see close with profits, $12. Once I close with $12, the profit will now be showing in the profit margin that it is what? $12. So once that is done, this remaining 0.02 running, leave it. That can later run and make you a $12 addition. And at the end of the day, if you add them together, you have $24. Or the worst case scenario, even with your $12, this one now later reduce to maybe $2 or minus $2. You don't have to feel bad because you already have a $10 running. Are you with me? You don't have to feel bad because you already have the $10 registered in your profit margin. So this is how to manage your trade. This is called trade stopping. Are you with me? This pattern is called trail stopping. Are you with me? So let us go to trade. Sorry, this pattern is called partial closing. Let's now go to trade stopping. What is trade stopping? Let me clear my screen. What is trade stopping? Trade stopping is when you also try to manage your trade in the forex market. How do you manage your trade? Let's say you are in a currency pair. Let's say you are in a currency pair such as GBP USD. Let's say you are in a trade, and that trade is GBP USD. Let's say it's GBP USD. Let's say you are on the buy. Let's say this is the entry point. Take profits. Stop loss. Let's say this trade goes up, and let's say coming here, the trade started consolidating. And at this point, where this trade is consolidating, what you have here is $20. So let's say you are now worried, like, I don't want this trade to go down. So what do? You can just make this. Remember, let's say this has an entry point of 1.20560. Let's say you add the 10 pips to that. 1.20 660. Just added the 10 pips. Let's say your stop loss, you minus 50 pips from your stop loss. That would be your stop loss would be 1.20 0.6 0. Can you see? So let's say if this trade is consolidating, you move this trade above your entry point. Once you move this trade above your entry point and put here, you agree with me that you now have a new value for your stop loss. The new value for your stop loss can probably be, it will be in between 1.20560 and 1.20660 can be. So what this means is, if this trade is consolidating, it's now moved back and comes here to hit your stop loss. You don't have to feel bad. It only hits your stop loss above your entry point. So at the end of the day, instead of $20, you might go home with what? $10. Are you instead of $20, you might go home with what? $10. So that is that. That is that. You understand? So that's trade stopping. So the next one now is, let me talk about break even. What exactly is break even? Break even is when you put your stop loss exactly at your entry point. When you put your stop loss exactly at what? Your entry point. Let's say you have a trade. This trade is here. You can just come here. Let me erase this, please. I'm still talking about, I'm talking about break even now. This stop loss, you can move it and put it on this entry point value. But remember that the only way you can move that stop loss line to that entry point is when you change the value to the entry point value. So it will be stop loss 1.20 560. That is break even. Are you with me? That is break even. So the next one I like to talk about here is swing trading. Swing trading is when, let's say you have a signal, and that signal is GPP AUD. This is a signal. And let's say in this signal, the signal is buy stop at okay, let's say you have a signal, it's GPP AUD, buy stop at 1.20 so and so value. And it came out in two ways. So what you do here is you come here. So once you create that signal, you have two lines. This is your entry point. This is your take profit one. And TP2. Stop loss. So what you do here is, once the trade comes here, let's say you have the trade running. Let's say the distance from here to here, or the amount, the 5 pips or 10 pips here is $5. For those that just came into the house, I just advertised the advanced class coming up. The advanced class will be coming up on, the advanced class is coming up exactly on 1st, and it will end 15th of May. The cost for the advanced class is 10,000, and the time for the training is 9 p.m. That's the account details right there. Once you make payment, I will add you to the advanced class. Are you with me? So that's that. So let's continue. So this is the take profit one, which is $5, and take profit two, is $10. So what this means is if you have a trade that comes up like this, it hits the entry point. Once it hits TP1, that line will disappear. You would have been in $5 already. So once this thing goes further to hit TP2, remember from year to year is $10. That is what? $10 registered. So the total amount you have made on that $500 account will be what? 15 pips. The total amount made on that $500 account is what? 15 pips. So what's the next thing to do? Let's say, for instance, as this trade hits TP1, this one disappears. You have a $5 registered. This one was going up. But all of a sudden, it started misbehaving. It came down. So as it's coming down, what you can do here is that you can finally move this your trade stop by moving this your stop loss. So once you move this your stop loss, you put here. If this one now come to hit here, you might just have maybe $4 registered, which is not bad. It's still a way of what? Managing your money. So you have $9 here. So this is how to trade. So thank you very much, everybody. I do appreciate you for coming for today's class. We are going to continue tomorrow. Tomorrow is the part 2 of the trading management. So once tomorrow comes, we continue that class. Tomorrow, I'll talk about fundamental analysis. So it's expected that you'll be part of that training. Is there any question before I go? Is there any question before I go? Hello, Mr. Jaka, do you have any question?
No, sir.
All right, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Yeah, bye for now. Yeah.
Okay.